help us. And thank you everybody. Thanks for coming everybody. We'll be stay one or 2 hours more. More people are coming. More people are coming. And they will protest and join with us. Thank you so much.
Well said. Well said.
Oh, thank you.
Innocent killing needs to be stopped. We are all here for condemning that, and human rights need to be
हमें एक जोरदार आवाज चाहिए आप नेक्स्ट है कुछ बोलने के लिए
Okay, everybody will repeat after me. Jai Hindustan.
जय हिंदुस्तान
Jai Bharat.
जय भारत
Jai Kashmir.
जय कश्मीर जय हिंदू
Jai Hindu. Jai Sadar. Yes. Stop it. We will not tolerate. Whether we are in US or any part of the world. ये नहीं हो सकता है. Everybody, be with us.
Yes.
Be with us.
Yes.
Come. I'm here. Where are you? Please come. This is not going to happen anymore. We will not let it happen. एक बारी फिर से. जय हिंदू. जय हिंदू. जय सरदार.
जय सरदार তোমার বুকে লাগাও বুকে 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 এভাবে এভাবে ধরো না আর নিচে করো নিচু করো আর নিচু করো আর নিচু করো এই দিস হ্যাঁ ওকে টাইট করো এটা টাইট করো
We need to save Kashmir from Islamic terrorism. We need to save our people. We need to save every Hindu in India, in Bangladesh, in Pakistan, in Afghanistan, everywhere. They need to be saved. And we will do our part here, but everything needs to be done over there too. But stop Hindu genocide, stop Hinduphobia, save Kashmir, save India, save all the Hindus everywhere.
Thank you.
We are again, I'm repeating myself, we're here to support the killing of the innocent Hindus by Islamic terrorists. And again, Jai Bharat, Jai Hindustan, and stop the genocide. Thank you.
महेश भाई एक जोरदार आवाज आइए 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 मास्क उतारिए आवाज के पीछे एक जोरदार चेहरा भी दिखाइए ना अरे कोई से मैं पकड़ के रखूंगा
We are showing our demonstrating at Buston Copley Square due to within last whole week at Bangladesh there is a riot going on. They killing Hindus and minority, and also the government they don't take care anything. Is happening for a long day like Ramu riot, Nasinnagar, Satkhira, Bhola, Borishal, Chittagong, and finally all over the Bangladesh, Kumilla, Noakhali, everywhere, and they demolish Hindus temples, they rape Hindus, Hindu women, and they make lot of problem for all the minority, not only Hindu but also Buddhist, Christian, and Adivashi too. So we demand our justice and we want to live peacefully, and we want equality in Bangladesh. So please, everybody, whoever, any part of the world, please pressure to the government that she can take care, the government can take care and do their job. Thank you. No, okay, no problem.
Sorry, I'm speaking my language, Bengali.
No problem. You are speaking the language of Hindu.
Yeah. So, আমাদের বাংলাদেশে গত পূজাতে যে বর্বরতা হামলা শুরু করেছে মুসলমানরা, দ্যাট ইজ এটা শুধু একবার জন্য গত এক মাস আগে আমার পাশের গ্রাম, আমার যে গ্রামে জন্ম হয়েছি এই গ্রামে হামলা করছে। বাংলাদেশের সব হিন্দুদেরকে বলবো একটাই শুধু কথা, নো পার্টি, নো আওয়ামী লীগ, নো বিএনপি, উই আর হিন্দু, উই আর টু সেভ ফাকিং দ্য রাইট। Any government, they don't want to save us. No Aumi League, we are still always save Aumi League, we are saving. But only Aumi League government, he never save us. He never save us. He just quiet. Oh, we're going to make a party. He just quiet. We want to save the party. 1970, 40% of the Bangladeshi Hindu people. Where did they go? Where did they go? Now it's 8%. Now we are suffering. My country, my balance is like 70% Hindu. They attacked my village, like my like Shallah is like Nayagram, like 2 months ago. Now again, something attack in the whole Bangladesh. They broke down the whole Durga Puja Pratima. I just want to tell one thing. Do you know fucking what America? I was living in 11 years in America. I just make one small mistake in my life. Now I'm suffering. Now I am suffering. That is the America. You guys always say that Bangladesh people. We want to save the Hindu people. We just want to save the Hindu people.
Next person.
I'm so mad. I'm so excited.
Okay.
Everybody has to speak. So short speeches.
Vande Mataram! Vande Mataram! Kashmir bachao, Bharat bachao!
Kashmir bachao, Bharat bachao!
हम सब उनके साथ हैं जो हमारे भाई बहन वहाँ मारे जा रहे हैं, उनको बचाओ, वंदे मातरम!
वंदे मातरम!
আমি এক করে আসতেছি। আপনি কিছু বলবেন? You want to say something?
I already said. Well, no, I certainly sympathize with what has been
32 साल पहले हमको निकाला गया था,
happening.
बहुत लोगों को मारा गया था,
It's a
आज
shame.
फिर से मारा
I
है।
think we all have to stand united.
ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए हमारे साथ। भारत
Enough
माता
is
की
enough.
जय,
It can't go on forever.
जुलमुल माता की जय।
মেশো যে কোনো ভাষা বলেন।
না বলবো
আচ্ছা বৌদি কিছু বলেন যে কোনো ভাষায়।
আমরা আজকে এখানে প্রটেস্ট করতেছি ইউএসএতে হিন্দুদের সেভ করার জন্য বাংলাদেশে আমরা অনেক কষ্ট পাচ্ছি। আমরা এখানে নিরাপদ, কিন্তু বাংলাদেশে আমাদের ভাই বোন আত্মীয় সবাই অনেক কষ্ট পাচ্ছি। যখন আমরা এগুলো দেখি, এখন আমরা এখানে স্থির থাকতে পারতেছি না, আমাদের অনেক কষ্ট হচ্ছে। তো আমরা সরকারের কাছে ইয়ে করতেছি, আমাদের হিন্দু কয়েকজন যেন রক্ষা করে, যেন সবাইকে নিরাপদে বাংলাদেশে থাকতে পারে, ওরা যেন সবাই নিরাপদে থাকতে পারে। মুসলিমরা থাকতে পারলে হিন্দুরা কেন থাকতে পারবে না? সবাই নিরাপদ, আমরা সবাই বাংলাদেশি, আমার ভাই বোনরা সবাই আত্মীয় স্বজন সবাই বাংলাদেশি, কেন ওনারা নিরাপদে থাকতে পারবে না? যদি মুসলিমরা থাকতে পারে, অন্য ইয়ারা থাকতে পারে, আমরা কেন থাকতে পারবো না? আমি শুধু এই ইয়া করতেছি সরকারের কাছে যেন সবাই নিরাপদে থাকতে পারে, এই প্রার্থনা করতেছি।
দাদা কিছু বলবেন? আপনি বাংলা ইংরেজি যে কোনো ভাষা বলতে পারেন। মামা কিছু বলেন।
যে ঘটনাটা করছে বাংলাদেশ অত্যন্ত দুঃখজনক এবং অত্যন্ত মানে বলার ভাষা নাই। এটা যারা করছে, যারা গড়াইছে, এদেরকে খুব ক্যাপিটাল পানিশমেন্টের দরকার। এদেরকে বিচারের আওতায় এনে এদেরকে সর্বশেষ এদেরকে মৃত্যুদণ্ড দেওয়া হোক। যদি মৃত্যুদণ্ড না দেওয়া হয়, শাস্তি যদি না দেওয়া হয়, তাহলে এগুলো এই ধরনের ঘটনা করতেই থাকবে। এটা কোনো বিচার হয় না, কোনো কিছু না, অপরাধীরা ধরা পড়ে না, প্রশাসনের দুর্বলতা। আমি এদেরকে বিচারের করতেছি, আহ্বান জানাইতেছি বাংলাদেশ সরকারের কাছে, এদেরকে ধরে এদেরকে ক্যাপিটাল পানিশমেন্ট শাস্তি করা হোক। তাহলে দেখবেন এগুলো বন্ধ করা সম্ভব। বিচার না হইলে কিন্তু এই ঘটনাগুলো বাড়তেই থাকবে, এগুলো চলতেই থাকবে।
ষড়যন্ত্রমূলক বাংলাদেশি সংখ্যালঘুদের নির্যাতন বন্ধ হোক, এটাই কামনা করি। এবং এখানে সরকারের উভয় ব্যর্থতার পরিচয় দিচ্ছেন। তিনি ওনার প্রশাসনের লাথি মারা থাকা সেই ইয়ারা অসংখ্য সংখ্যালঘুদের নির্যাতন করতেছে এবং এই নির্যাতন দিন দিন বাড়তেছে। এবং এটা যদি প্রতিহত করা না হয়, তাইলে মাইনরিটিরা ওখানে শূন্য হয়ে যাবে। তো সরকার এবং বিদেশের দৃষ্টি আকর্ষণ করছি যেন এটার জন্য সুষ্ঠু একটা দৃষ্টান্তমূলক শাস্তির ব্যবস্থা করে সংখ্যালঘুদের নিরাপত্তার ব্যবস্থা করা হয়। এই আমার
Hindu brethren, Kashmiri Hindus, Kashmiri Pandits. Recently, Mr. Bindu has been killed and a couple of more people. So the baseline is after 30 years also we are still there where we were 30 years ago. So we have to urge our government, everybody, to support Hindus and whosoever is killed back home to India. Jai Bharat, Jai USA, Jai Kashmir.
Thank you.
हमारा विजय जी बोलो अच्छा अरुण जी अरुण जी बोलो मार सर
नमस्कार अनुपम जी, योर नेक्स्ट।
आप स्प्रेड होते जाइए प्लीज।
पीछे प्लेकार्ड्स है, प्लीज पिक देम अप and spread a little bit, let's cover the whole area.
So it's quite mixed that we are over here today. Mixed because the positive is that we are here. And that's what did not happen in 1990, when hundreds of thousands of people from Kashmiri Hindus, had to move out of Kashmir en masse. There were targeted killings then. It started with ones and twos. It went up to 50 a day of Kashmiri Hindus. And nobody spoke about it. Not in Kashmir, not anywhere in India, and not the world over definitely. But this time, it's restarted. They killed 3 people. One, a chemist who was serving the community, dispensing medicine. 2, a school principal who was supporting the community by providing education, and also had taken up an orphan in her tutelage. A third person was another teacher in the same school. There was a 4th person who was just a vendor of golgappas. So these are very simple people living ordinary lives, getting by, and they were killed just because they're Hindus or Sikhs or the minorities in India. The positive is that we all gathered here today, and there have been protests like that across the country in India and the world over. That's a positive. And I hope that this will bring attention of the government in India, of the people who are perpetrating this violence, that this cannot continue, and that it won't go unnoticed, and it won't go without any retribution of any kind. And it will also hopefully attract the media, which has never ever taken up the cause of Kashmiri Hindus and the genocides that we have faced. I hope from here on, this will be stopped, this violence will stop in its tracks, and it won't have the extension that it had in 1990. Like from Sylhet to MS line. I hope we will come to that. And then also come
double.
this action to save life. Thank you.
Thank you very much. ब्रिजेश जी आप नेक्स्ट नहीं अरे
সবাই বলছি মিশো বলবে না, সারে বলবে না, দাদা কেউ বলবে না, আমি বলবো বলবো। You can hold this with this, yes, like that way. This is the ISKCON temple. You see the statue of Prabhupada? They burned the whole temple and also the statue.
Somebody can make a small speech in English?
Yeah, I can try.
Yeah, please. Short and...
It has taken a toll on the second and third generation of our families. We all have lost our homes, we have lost our relatives, and we have lost everything. So it is one of those moments that we really have to take it very seriously, and this whole concept of trying to appease the minorities, so-called in Kashmir, which is, when it is referred to as India, it has not worked. It has really caused a very serious chasm in the society there, And since we have been a population which was well educated, and so we were able to kind of move away, pick up our lives, pick up our pieces and move on. But this is not going to work, and I think the government of India has to really take a very serious note of it, make an effort to make sure that it's not ignored, and basically act tough, not to accept this nonsense of targeted killing. So we have lost so many friends, family members in this whole episode. So with the Boston community here and the New England Indian community and the Kashmiri Hindu communities, I really urge you all to approach our Indian embassy in Washington and let the ambassador know that we really express our deepest anger. Actually, we are way past offering the sympathies, and the words of simple consonants, but we need to act now. So with that, I would really urge you all to write letters and to the ambassadors, to the ambassador at the United Nations, and to the government of India, to the government, and let them know that this is not going to work, and we are really tired. So with that, I will stop here, and I expect
भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, जय हिंद, जय हिंद। संजय जी, थैंक यू फॉर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग। बाकी आप सब लोगों ने तो बोल ही लिया है कि वहाँ से हमारे हिंदू भाइयों को निकाला, इतनों का जेनोसाइड हुआ, ये सब कुछ कोई नई बात नहीं है। तो लेकिन हम लोगों को ये प्रोटेस्ट बिल्कुल करते रहना है। एक बात मेरी समझ में ये नहीं आती है, हम लोग इतना प्रोटेस्ट करते हैं, इतना मीडिया में और सोशल मीडिया में एक्टिव रहते हैं, वीडियोस डालते हैं, संजय जी इतने सारे प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज करते हैं, समझ में ये नहीं आता है कि गवर्नमेंट के सुनाई क्यों नहीं देता है। थोड़ा बहुत तो गवर्नमेंट को भी करना चाहिए ना वहाँ पर। अभी कुछ घंटे पहले की न्यूज है, तीन बिहार के लोगों को उन्होंने अभी गोली मारी है 3-4 घंटा पहले, और वो सारे हिंदू हैं। अब ये टारगेट करना शुरू कर दिया कि जो बाहर के लोग हैं उनको मार के यहाँ से भगाओ। लेकिन ये हमको जो है ये कंटिन्यू करना है, थोड़ा करके एक दिन होगा वो सारा शॉर्ट आउट हो जाएगा। लेकिन हम लोगों को थोड़ा गवर्नमेंट के कान में भी ये डालना है, ये ऐसा पीसफुली पता नहीं ये कब तक चलता रहेगा। इसलिए ये कश्मीरी है, जमहूरी है, और ये गंगा जमुना जो तहजीब है ये चलने वाला नहीं है। हमको अपना ताकत दिखाना है, अपना बल दिखाना है। कश्मीर हमारा है, कश्यप ऋषि का है, हमको उनके साथ बिल्कुल साथ में रहना है। तो बोलो भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय। थैंक यू।
Hindu genocide in Bangladesh as are people in Afghanistan, Pakistan. Please say something.
My name is Dash, and today I am demonstrating against Islamic jihad and Islamic terrorism and all over the South Asia and all over the world. They messed up our whole religious thing and the all peace. Right now we are suffering with lot of ways, and right now happening in Bangladesh within 7 days, like is a Navratri going on, and we call Durga Puja. So they vandalize our lot of temples and a lot of mandirs, and they rape lot of women right now going on. And the government, Bangladesh secular government, I hate the language of secular, because the secular is Bangladesh and India is nothing, mean nothing. They are completely messed up, and the secular government, they messed up they don't take care of us. As well as I hear Kashmiri Pandit, they have a problem from 1947. Still the problem is going on, and still the Modi government, they don't take care of anything, like they don't take their original action, whatever that he need to action. He don't do it. And as well as Sheikh Hasina is a secular government in Bangladesh, she don't do nothing. They are doing only the politics. And all this politics kill us. Peaceful Hindu people, we are dying right now, we are dying. This is the picture ISKCON temple in Noakhali. Penny. This is the picture from Noakhali. They vandalized this temple, and not only the ISKCON temple, like 15 to 20 temples they vandalize, and they rape the women, and the people who go to the mandir to darshan Durga Mata, they beat them, they kill them. Already, more than 10 Hindus already died within 7 days, but nobody take care, nothing. So we are right now, Koplianskar and Bustan, we want justice. Please help us. Whoever hear it and whoever see it, please help us and save our life. Thank you.
Randir ji. No, everybody has to say something. You cannot shy away. Vijay ji, you are next.
This has to come naturally. So I'm a Kashmiri Hindu, and I was tossed out from my home. It still is there, but it is all gone, broken down. And I keep on constantly hearing news coming from India, in various parts of India, from West Bengal. After the election, they killed so many people. From Bangladesh, they just destroyed the temple. Similarly, they are killing the people who are not of Kashmiri origin in Kashmir. So this has to stop. Human rights are applicable to everybody. They're not applicable to just one set of people. So I guess we have to bond together and keep on doing this. Still some bells are rung. Some people hear about it. And something needs to be done about this.
সঞ্জয়ের ফোন দেন তো, সঞ্জয় আমার ফোন দিতে
There has to be some beginning. Somewhere someone has to start taking initiative. This is the first step, and maybe we can continue doing this on a regular basis. That's all what I have to
Dodi.
say.
ভালো আছে কি হ্যাঁ শুরু করো
Hindu lives matter. Hindu life is matter. Hindu life is matter. Bangladesh, India, Hindu life is matter.
Yes.
Bangladesh, India, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Nepal, Hindu life is matter now.
Yes.
Hindu life is matter.
Yes.
Hindu life is matter. Say everyone. Say everyone.
Hindu life is matter. Hindu life is matter.
Don't thinking we are safe. We are not the safe. Don't thinking we are safe.
We are all safe. We have to protect each other.
Yes.
Hold on. I got your back.
I think it's just extending itself. But we have to also take some action. And a couple of things that I have always floated. Number one, in 1989-90, Foreign Minister Roket was there under oath and did nothing to protect the interests of India. And there is Supreme Court in India, like what Jews did, that we should go ahead and have a petition and try him in the court because he was under oath. Why don't we do this? Exactly what the Jews did in Israel. At least we make a case saying that this guy, under oath, was supposed to protect all citizens, and he didn't do it unless we really take them into they have to be accountable for their actions, and he has under oath had to protect them. So number one, we should, number one, try them in court. Number two is that all of us need to go back and buy a piece of land in Kashmir. Whether we go there once, twice, 3 times in our lifetime, at least it's there. We know we have it. And we all actually identify ourselves with the land from which we come. And if we let it go, it's never going to come back. It's just a matter of spending a little bit of money. And I think besides saying or doing all these things, there has to be a grassroots level action. Then let's go and hold these guys accountable and in the court of law, and let's go and buy a piece of land in Kashmir. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brijesh. Very well. Brijesh bhai. Aye.
এটা ধরে রাখতে পারেন এক পাশ দিয়ে বিয়েতে রাখতে পারেন
Namaste. Namaste. I'll just say that the genocide is still going on. What is happening today in Kashmir is continuation of genocide which took place many years ago. And I believe that we can stop it. We just have to be strong against it. From my perspective, we have to raise awareness and make sure that whenever our friends or in any social media where any of our friends make a comment which goes against this narrative, we need to oppose that. So that's from my side. Thank you.
He was a school teacher. He tried to put the temple and they killed him.
Somebody else can speak English?
কেউ কথা বলবে মামা 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 ওইখানে একটু ইংরেজিতে কথা বলেন এটা নিয়ে যান না যাবে আপনি রেডি করতে হবে এটা নিয়ে যান এটা আমার কাছে দেন ওটা নিয়ে যান বললেন যে এটা স্কুল টিচার আপনার বুঝছেন কুমিল্লার স্কুল ছিল মানিক সাহা, একে আপনার ওই মন্দির রক্ষা করতে গেছিল, মন্দির ভিতরে ছিল, মারি ফেলেছে। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ওই তো ছবি দিয়ে দিয়েছি। আসেন মামা আসেন। ইংলিশে বলতে বলছি। কুমিল্লা বাংলাদেশ ওয়ান অফ দ্য ডিস্ট্রিক্ট কুমিল্লা।
কুমিল্লাতে ঘটনা?
হ্যাঁ
কুমিল্লাতে নেই।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, মানিক সাহা।
बहुत बढ़िया। आप में से जिसने नहीं समझा, इन्होंने गा के अपनी फीलिंग्स को बयान किया और बहुत ही बढ़िया। आइए
नाम बोलो।
शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट, जोरदार।
Say English, Sibda. Say English. English. My name is Brac from Bangladesh. First of all, thank you all to be here and protest by Hindus. We are very tortured in Bangladesh, and you know what happened. This puja, there is something happened in Kumilla, and then it goes like all across the country. And this person was in temple, and his name is Manik Saha. And when he was trying to protect,
he was a school teacher.
He was a school teacher, and he was killed by the Islamic jihadist. We need to stop that. We ask for the justice to our government, and if there is no justice, it's going to keep happening. We want a capital punishment. We need to be capital. We have to find out who did it, who was involved, and government need to arrest them. They need to be come to the custody. They need to be capital punishment. The hang up. They need to be hang up, and then that's the way we should stop that. Otherwise, if there is no justice, it will not stop it. It's been happening years and years, and every year, every time, every day it's happening attack on the Hindus. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear what's happening in Bangladesh.
Thank you. Next, Kiranji, say something. Come. Lily, you're next. Then you have to say something.
আপনি ওখানে কি বলবেন কিছু? আচ্ছা দাদা কিছু বলবেন ওখানে কি? যে কোনো ভাষায় বলেন। কথা দেখি তো না। হ্যাঁ যান, চলে যান।
Atrocities were happening to Hindus in Kashmir. Hindus in Bangladesh did nothing. Today it's happening in Bangladesh. If we do nothing, it will continue to happen. What happened in Bengal, if others don't do anything, it will keep happening. We have to join hands, whether we are Hindus in Pakistan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, USA, UK, and India. The most important thing is unity in strength. And if we keep having different groups under different leaderships, it's not going to work. It has been happening for 30 years now. We need to join hands as one group. Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you. Very well said.
Very well said.
Very well said. Thank you. Anybody from? Oh, Kanchan bhai.
কাঞ্চন তো আমাদের সব মিলিয়ে বলেন, শুধু কাশ্মীর না আমাদের বললেন।
না না কাশ্মীর তোমরা কেউ বলেছো?
হ্যাঁ আমরা বলছি।
If anybody can go on Facebook Live, please do. Share with the world that we are protesting here in Boston. Please go Facebook Live. Take the coverage of whole thing.
Namaskar. Today we are here to tell the atrocities of the Hindus globally. Today we remember thousands and thousands of Kashmiri Hindus who were butchered by the Islamist terrorists, and it is still continuing. In our Bangladesh, thousands and thousands of millions of people were butchered since 1946. 10th October in Noakhali, thousands of Hindus were killed because they were Hindus, because they did not want to convert to a religion they did not accept. Today in Bangladesh, last 3-4 days, hundreds of Hindu temples, puja mandaps have been attacked. Numerous Hindus have been killed, and many have been raped, including a 10-year-old girl. We protest against the Islamic terrorism throughout the world, and we must unite. As my previous speaker said, we must unite and do everything possible to protect the lives, property and faith of every Hindu living anywhere in the world, whether it's America, whether it's Afghanistan, whether it's Bangladesh, Myanmar or Malaysia. Let us all work together, and we must say, Hindus of the world, let us unite. Hindus of the world,
let us unite.
Hindus of the world,
let us unite.
Thank you.
अरे आप लोग बांग्ला में बोल दो, आप बांग्ला में बोल दो।
আজ বাংলাদেশে যে ঘটনা ঘটছে এটা আজকে নতুন নয়। বাংলাদেশে আজকে নতুন ঘটনা নয়, যেটা হিন্দুদের উপর অত্যাচার হচ্ছে। এই হিন্দুদের রক্ষার দায়িত্ব, প্রথম দায়িত্ব হচ্ছে ওখানকার প্রশাসন এবং সরকারের। আমরা তাদের রিকোয়েস্ট করছি, মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রী শেখ হাসিনাকে, যে প্রত্যেকটা হিন্দু বুদ্ধিস্ট যাদের জীবন নিয়ে খেলা হচ্ছে সেটা আপনি ইমিডিয়েটলি হস্তক্ষেপ করুন এবং কিছু করুন। আর কাশ্মীরে আজকে আবার নতুন করে টেরোরিজম শুরু হয়েছে। পশ্চিমবঙ্গে কয়েক মাস আগে আমরা দেখেছি হিন্দুদের উপর কিরকম অত্যাচার হয়েছে। এই সমস্ত বিষয়ের প্রতিবাদে আমরা এখানে সমবেত হয়েছি এবং যারা মারা গেছেন তাদের সবার শান্তির জন্য শোক প্রস্তাব করছি এবং শান্তি কামনা করছি। নমস্কার।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
বলতে পারি না, প্রথম শেষে বলতে পারি
তো তাই আমি হ্যাঁ ওকে।
louder, please.
Namaskar, this is Landon We from Boston. We are here to protest the atrocities going on against Hindus over worldwide. The waves against Hindu phobia is going on in every universities over here and around the world. We need to unite ourselves and act against it. Recently, the things happened, the atrocities happened in Bangladesh. What's happening over there and in everywhere, we need to stop being united. Nobody can save us if we are not united. We have to be united against the Islamic terrorism. So please be aware of what's happening around us. We need CAA, and that was the most important thing that we needed, and we are for it. So please be united. Namaskar.
बेंगोली में बोलिए बेंगोली में
बहुत ही किसी बांग्ला किसी बोलन
We need to energize the crowd. Can I ask Kamal Tiku to come back?
নমস্কার বাংলায় বলবার রিকোয়েস্ট এসছে। নমস্কার, আমি হৈমন্তী ব্যানার্জি বস্টন থেকে বলছি। আমাদের হিন্দুদের ইউনাইটেড হতে হবে সমস্ত পৃথিবী জুড়ে, আমেরিকাতে, বাংলাদেশে, পাকিস্তানে, বার্মাতে, সব জায়গায় আমাদের নিজেদের দাবি নিজেদের করতে হবে। সারা পৃথিবী জুড়ে যে হিন্দু ফোবিয়া চলছে তার এগেইনস্টে দাঁড়াতে হবে। আমাদের নিজেদের ইউনাইটেড হতে হবে। কেউ আমাদের জন্য করতে পারে না, আমাদের হিন্দুদের দাঁড়াতে হবে। কাশ্মীরে যে চলছে হাজার হাজার বছর ধরে, কাশ্মীরে হিন্দুদের উপর যে অ্যাট্রোসিটিস চলছে, বাংলাদেশে যে চলছে, পশ্চিমবঙ্গে চলছে, আমাদের দাঁড়াতে হবে এর এগেইনস্টে। আমাদের নিজেদের অধিকার নিজেদের নিতে হবে। জয় হিন্দু,
जय हिंदू, जय भारत, जय भारत। कमल जी आइए।
लेते वक्त लेकिन उस ये मत करना, थोड़ा इधर खड़े होना, क्योंकि मैं आई वांट दैट मैसेज।
I want everyone to come here. Let's come up. Let's not forget why we are here. Please, everyone.
আপনি আবার কিছু বলবেন? আপনি আবার কিছু বলবেন?
তো বললো যে
আমার একটা রিকোয়েস্ট আছে, নোয়াখালী সম্বন্ধে
আমি কল করে
ইস্কন মন্দির, এই যে নোয়াখালী ইস্কন মন্দির।
हम अपना देश लेके रहेंगे,
हम अपनी जमीन लेके रहेंगे।
अपनी जमीन कहाँ लेंगे? As Vijay ji said, we all have to buy a land there. हिंदुस्तान की जय, कश्मीर की जय, हिंदुस्तान की हर बात की जय,
हिंदुस्तान की जय,
बांग्लादेश की भी जय। आप हमारे साथ रहो, हम आपके साथ रहेंगे। That is the only way to get this done.
yes,
There is no other choice. We cannot do it any other way. So please stand unified today and forever. बार-बार यहाँ आके ये करना अच्छा नहीं लगेगा. Let's just make a plan and stick to it. सब लोग बोलो जय.
जय.
We want it back.
yes,
We want justice.
we want justice.
Everybody here, America here, India here, the rest of the world here. We want justice.
We want justice.
Do something about Pakistan.
Yes. Stop terrorism.
Stop terrorism.
Stop terrorism.
And if I speak in a language that a lot of people understand, I would say fuck terrorism.
তো আপনি কিছু বলবেন? বলেন।
Anybody who wants to speak from this side?
আপনি কিছু বলেন
Say something.
অনুপম দা আসেন বাংলা বলেন
So we have people from India, we have people from Bangladesh, and we have people supporting us from Nepal. We are introducing the honorary consul general of Nepal. He has come to support us.
Thank you.
আসেন আসেন আসেন
This kind of, heinous wars. We treat each other. We need to stop it. This is awful, and we are all one, humanity. This is what's happening right now. It's awful. I really, really beg everybody and humanity work together, support each other, and stop this kind of heinous things, activities going on right now. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
আসেন আসেন ফেনী স্কুল মন্দির সমাধান বলুন
প্রিয় ভাই ও বোনেরা, আমি এখন বাংলায় বলছি। আপনারা জানেন বাংলাদেশে গত 4-5 দিন যেইভাবে জিহাদিরা আক্রমণ করেছে, প্রতিটা জেলায় প্রতিটা পূজা মণ্ডপকে ভেঙে চুরমার করে দিয়েছে।
নোয়াখালী
শুধু তাই নয়, ইসকন অত্যন্ত যারা সংসার ছেড়ে অত্যন্ত সাধারণ জীবনযাপন করে সেই ইসকনকে আক্রমণ করে তাদের পুরা মন্দিরটাকে ভেঙে চুরমার করে দিয়েছে। ওটা দিয়েও তারা শান্তি পায় নাই, তারা 2 জন সাধুকে ছুরি মেরে ফেললো। এখন খবর পেলাম আরেকটা লাশ পুকুর থেকে বেশি উঠলো
নোয়াখালী।
আজকে নোয়াখালীতে আমরা দেখি, আপনারা জানেন সে রাম ঠাকুরের আশ্রম, সেই শত বছর আগের আশ্রম যেখানে আপনাদের গান্ধীজি যেখানে ছাগল নিয়ে গিয়েছিলেন, সেই ছাগলও কেটে ফেলে দিয়েছিল, সেই জায়গায় আক্রমণ হলো। আজকে 75 বছর পরে সেই রাম মন্দিরকে ভেঙে চুরমার করে দিয়েছে। আজকে প্রতিটি হিন্দু পরিবারের ব্যবসা বাণিজ্য বাড়িঘর সব তছনছ করে দিয়েছে। আমরা বাংলাদেশ সরকারের মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রী আপনি প্রোটেক্ট করতে ব্যস্ত হয়েছেন। আপনার থেকে নিযুক্ত হয় আপনি বঙ্গবন্ধুর জন্য যে বঙ্গবন্ধু আদর্শের সাথে আজকে চ্যালেঞ্জ দিয়েছে সেই জেহাদিগুলো, যেই আপনার বক্তব্যের সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ দিয়েছে সেই জেহাদিরা, আপনি যদি অতি সত্বর দৃষ্টান্তমূলক শাস্তির ব্যবস্থা না করেন, আজকে আপনি মনে করবেন না আমরা বাংলাদেশের সংখ্যালঘু, আমরা পৃথিবীতে সংখ্যালঘু নয়। আপনারা দেখবেন বাংলাদেশের আশেপাশে আমরা সংখ্যালঘু নয়। আপনাকে মনে রাখতে হবে, আপনি অতি সত্বর যদি এই ব্যবস্থা না নেন, পুরো পৃথিবীতে হিন্দু সহ সমস্ত মানবাধিকার কর্মী আজকে জেগে উঠেছে, সমস্ত মানবাধিকার কর্মী কাজে লেগে গেছে। জাতিসংঘে প্রটেস্ট হচ্ছে, ওয়াশিংটনে প্রটেস্ট হচ্ছে, বস্টনে প্রটেস্ট হচ্ছে। আপনি একটু খেয়াল করুন। আপনারা জানেন এই আন্দোলন আমরা থামবো না। আমাদের ডক্টর বিনয় পাল মহোদয় আসছে, উনি নোয়াখালীর লোক, উনি নোয়াখালীতে ওনার অনেক স্মৃতি বিজড়িত সেই রাম ঠাকুরের আশ্রমকে ধ্বংস করে দিয়েছে। তিনি কিছুক্ষণের মধ্যে আমাদের মাঝে এসে পৌঁছবেন। আমরা ওনার কাছ থেকে আমরা পরবর্তী নির্দেশ আমরা চাইব। উনি 86 ইয়ার্স ও অত্যন্ত বর্ষীয় নেতা। আমি ওনাকে এসে পরবর্তী ঘোষণা দেওয়ার জন্য অনুরোধ করবো। কিছুক্ষণের মধ্যে উনি আসতেছেন। আমার বক্তব্য বলতে এখানে শেষ করছি। আমি দরকার হলে আবার আসবো। ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে।
Anyone else from Bangladesh wants to say something? Preferably English. Everybody can understand. Anybody else? No? छोटा बच्चा कोई बोलेगा? हाँ, बच्चे को बोलेंगे?
Just ask the child to give some nare, like Jai Hind or Jai Bangladesh,
Save Hindu,
Bharat,
yeah.
something like that. Yeah. उसको जरा सिखाओ और Yes.
All right. We have the pleasure of Sri Vinay Paulji joining us at a very old age. Still, he came to join this protest. Thank you so much for coming.
And he,
please share your views.
And he is from Noakhali, where the riot happening. Other English Bangla.
Hello, Namaskar. I am Binoy Paul. I am from Noakhali. Original Noakhali district. My Lokipur Thana.
Louder.
In 1946, they looted and burned our house. Our Paul's house was the biggest house in the Noakhali district. 155 people, 33 families. So after that was burned, there was Gandhi camp there and there was American Red Cross there. Gandhi stayed there 8 days and I walked with him 8 days, morning and afternoon, and 1 mile and 1 mile back. Then after that we were refugees. Now since then they looted and killed and converted a lot of people, raped a lot of people. Still, we then went to Calcutta, then after a few months we came back. And after that, things were improved for a while, then again slowly it created. Now, for the last, all these years, slowly, our house, as I say, 155 people. Now there are only 30 people in that whole big house. And the Muslims took two sides of the two-thirds of the house. I mean big house, what I mean. So it's, I am very intolerant because its emotion is coming. Now, when Gandhiji came, then Nehru went to Noakhali to see Gandhiji. Then Gandhiji went to Chomuni and Nehru came to Chomuni. Then I was 11 years old. I went to Chomuni with the group, my maternal uncle and few of my elder brothers. So I saw him, as I say, I worked with him. Now this is the situation. Now that in 46, there are about 40% of non-Muslims in East Pakistan. Now it's down to 7%. It's down to 7%. They killed or raped or converted everyone. So I don't know what else. This is the situation there. And lately they burned again. They destroyed the Hindus temples in Noakhali. They recently again. So these things is going on, and this current government is better than the other ones, but they keep quiet. They don't do much to protect us. So we should send a strong signal to the Bangladesh government through the Bangladesh consulate here, Washington and New York, that the whole world is watching, and we are giving this report to the news media so that the whole world will know what is happening there, and you should see that this does not happen and stop this thing. Be a civilized nation, not a barbaric nation. A few years back, Sheikh Hasina in Europe claimed that Bangladesh is the very peaceful, the best country in the world. Let her tell that now. What is she doing? She is better than some of the other ones, but she is not doing anything or much to protect us. So we should send this information to the U.S. Embassy, and also to the Bangladesh consulate in New York and Bangladesh Embassy in Washington. So, namaskar. Thank you. They are killing the Pandits in Kashmir. Nehru was from Kashmir, and Kashmir was, they call the most beautiful really in the whole world. Kashmir, Bushargo Kashmir, they used to say, that's the, like heaven in earth. They are killing all the Brahmins in Kashmir now. That's the situation there.
Thank you. A big round of applause for him, please. Little Bengali, okay.
নমস্কার, আমি বিনয় পাল, আমি অরিজিনাল নোয়াখালী লক্ষ্মীপুরের লোক। নোয়াখালীতে 46-এ রাইড হয়েছিল, আর 46-এ রাইডের পরে আমাদের বাড়ি করে পুড়ে দিয়েছিল, আমাদের অফিসরা মেরেছিল, লুট করেছিল। তখন আমাদের বাড়িতে গান্ধী ক্যাম্প হয় এবং আমেরিকান রেড ক্রস ক্যাম্প। গান্ধীজি আমাদের বাড়িতে 8 দিন ছিলেন। উনি সকালবেলা হাঁটতেন এক মান, আমি ওনার সঙ্গে হেঁটেছি। দ্যাট ওয়াজ 1946। তারপরে উনি লক্ষ্মীপুর হয়ে চৌমুড়িতে গেলেন, চৌমুড়িতে কয়েকদিন ছিলেন। পণ্ডিত নেহরু এসে চৌমুড়িতে গান্ধীর সঙ্গে দেখা করেছেন যে
হ্যাঁ, আমি ইংলিশ সব করতেছি, আমি বাংলা বলতে পারবো না।
আর নোয়াখালীর ইস্কন টেম্পল বেশিরভাগ সব বাংলাদেশের যে হিন্দুদের সমস্যা হচ্ছে নিয়ে কথা বলবো। এই দেখতেছো না এগুলো, এই যে দুর্গাপুজো উপলক্ষে যে ভাঙছে, আর আমি এই পোস্টারটা থাকবে দেখে বলতে পারবো এগুলো তো ফুল। আর লাউডলি বলবেন।
Thank you. Namaste. Come back. Come. Say a few words. Louder and higher.
তুমি কিছু কাশ্মীর সম্বন্ধে বললো, কাশ্মীরের হিন্দুদের।
Please listen to her, a young adult.
Louder,
We are here to protest against Hindu killings all over the world, in Bangladesh, Kashmir, India, Pakistan, everywhere. We're also here in a protest of the Hindu killings of our family members, our loved ones back home. So we're here to protest against the temple killing, the killings of the Durga Pujas, of all the temples around the world, because it is our home, it is our identity. So yeah, we're here in protest of the icon temple, which was burned, looted, and destroyed in Bangladesh and all around the world, every other Durga Puja and every other temple. So yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Namaskar, everybody. We want to also send a message to the United States government, to President Biden, that what is happening in Kashmir, the killings of Hindus, what is happening in Bangladesh, killing of Hindus and Buddhists, what is happening in Pakistan is an outcome of Islamic terrorism. And the root cause is the country called Pakistan. We urge President Biden review America's relationship with Pakistan and stop all aid to Pakistan as long as they continue to support terrorism and send terrorists to the world to kill people people. Our friends, American friends, we request you also to be aware that democracy has a price to pay in the world. We are very happy and comfortable in this country because democracy and justice system works. But for a long time, America has led the world into democracy where democracy does not exist. We urge President Biden to take note of this today, that we are in a very bad situation in many parts of the world because we are Hindus or Buddhists or Jains or Sikhs. In Afghanistan today, we wonder if any Hindu or Sikh is left. In Pakistan, during the 1947 partition, Hindu and Sikhs were about 13%. Today, it will be hard to tell if there are 2% Hindus and Sikhs in Pakistan. In Bangladesh, when partition happened in 1947, the Hindu-Buddhist population was 28%. And today, it's less than 10%, between 7 and 9. That's what people say. So as American citizen, as a follower of democracy,
Shivlu koi.
And do whatever can be done through diplomacy and through other channels to stop atrocities on Hindus, Sikhs, Jain and Buddhists all over the world. And we are here to also show solidarity with all Hindus, Buddhists, Sikhs and Jains all around the world. Thank you all. Namaskar. Jai Hindu.
Thank you. Is there anybody who has not spoken? Last call for anybody who has not spoken. Please feel free to come up and express your view. Anybody who has not spoken?
Deoband. Aligarh Muslim University. Aligarh and...
All right. First of all, thank you all for coming. You are standing in front of Boston Public Library, a symbol of human freedom. This was the first place which was open to public. No caste, creed or color was checked for anybody to go in. And what we are here today is to protest the killings of Hindus world over. In Kashmir, in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, in Bangladesh, everywhere else, Hindus are being targeted. Why? Because we think the whole world is one family. We are accepting everybody. We are secular in nature, but it is going against us. Our people in Kashmir have been killed for the last 700 years. We have faced 7 exoduses. Right from the independence of India, we have suffered at the hands of the Muslim majority in Kashmir. In 80s, it started with the terrorism being sponsored by across the border from Pakistan. They gave 2 slogans. One was either you stay here and convert, or you run away, or you die. The second slogan they gave was they wanted Sharia law under the Pakistan administration with Hindu women and without the Hindu men. This is what they are aspiring for. They have been killing us for years and years, taking a toll on us, looting our property, taking the honor of our women, and putting our society in refugee camps. We are refugees in our own country, India. This is high time we are gathered here. If you see me wearing black, because I am protesting against the killing. The people who have been killed there are our martyrs. We are assembled here to pay homage to them. We want these killings to be stopped. India is a secular country. If we are accepting these minorities, then they have to accept us in Kashmir. They have to accept Hindus in Bangladesh, in Pakistan. This is high time we unite, we work together, show our solidarity with our people anywhere and everywhere in the world. We have to survive, and that can only be done if we are working together with each other. With that, I thank you all. I want to request Lalit Cole, and he is the one who actually wanted to have this rally here in Boston to show our support to our people in Kashmir, to our brothers in India, to our community anywhere in the world. Lalit, please come.
Well said, thanks, Lalit.
Shahji, Kiranji, can I please request all of you? First of all, namaskar. Thank you everyone for coming today on a Sunday morning, which I know is tough, but you all guys showed up here. And I'm sure you showed up because you believe in what we are doing, what you are doing. So first of all, before I say anything, I want to take a minute of silence as a homage to all of the recent killings that have happened back in the valley or elsewhere. So can we please have a 1 minute of silence in honor of all those who have been killed today? Thank you. Again, as you know, as Sanjay said, we're gathered here today to show solidarity with our folks back in Kashmir, back in Bangladesh, back in Afghanistan, Pakistan, wherever Hindus are being mercilessly killed by Islamist terrorists. So we are here to express our solidarity with them. We want them to understand that we are here to support them. They are not alone in this fight. Even though we have left the valley 30 years ago, our hearts are still there, and the heart still beats for that land. We will one day recover our homeland, whether today, tomorrow, or day after. That dream will come true. We want our 800 folks. Please note, there are only 500 or 800 folks left in the valley, and even that is diminishing because of these recent killings and recent exodus that's still happening. So we want them to know that we are here, even though we are 5,000 miles, 15,000 miles away from them. We are here to support them, and that is why we are honoring their sacrifices as well as supporting them. And we also want to request Government of India to take stronger action than what they have done so far. It is actually shameful that we are not seeing some strong action against these terrorists. We always are in a reactive mode. We say, yeah, we killed those 2 guys who killed our folks, but that's like 3 days later. Why can't we be proactive and save those lives that are being killed every day? While I was driving up here, there have been 3 more killings just today. 3 people who have come on their livelihood in Bihar. Every day. We wanted to gather here to show our solidarity to them and request the Government of India to take stronger action than what they have been doing. And as well, while we are here, we're requesting out of US as well to make sure whatever mess they left there in Afghanistan, they are able to clean that up and not support Pakistan anymore, because Pakistan is the hub of global terrorism, is the epicenter of global terrorism. Unless and until that is eradicated, this menace will continue. So we've got to warn US government at every level. I request you at your county level, city level, state level, government at the central level, federal level, please inform your representatives that what menace Pakistan is creating all over the world. You might think we are out here 10,000 miles away from Pakistan, but the menace can reach here, has reached here. We have experienced it firsthand on 9/11. So please, our request is to the government of US to take stronger action against Pakistan, declare them a terrorist state, stop aiding them, because all that aid goes either to their chiefs or ISI or back these terrorist organizations. None of that reaches to the poor. So government of US has to take action. The government of India has to take action in the valley to make sure none of this terrorism creeps up and keep continuing there. We cannot be in a reactive business. We got to be in proactive business and eradicate this once for all. So I once again thank you all for coming here on a Sunday morning, but I appreciate all your time. And again, this fight will continue. This is not a one-day affair. This fight has to continue. We have been fighting for the last 32 years, and hopefully it is shorter than what it is turning out to be. But we will continue our fight. We are not going to give up on our dream of our homeland back in the valley where our ancestors are, where our rituals are held, where our temples are, which are desecrated right now. But we are going to fight for that, and I'm hoping you all will be in that fight with me, along with us. We together will get our homeland. We will get our Kashmir. We will get our Kashmir. So, Bharat Mata Ki Jai! Bharat Mata Ki Jai! Vande Mataram! Vande Mataram! What do we want? Justice! What do we want?
Justice!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want? Now.
Justice!
What do we want?
Now!
When do we want?
Now!
What do we want?
Now!
When do we want? Now! Vande Mataram! Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Just stay. We have two more people from Bangladesh to say something, and then we will conclude.
Please don't go away. I want to take a good picture along with the few banners here before we leave.
From Kobliskar, Boston, I am demanding to the Indian government. They have a Deoband, but Deoband education is against all humanity, and they spread all the terrorism and the theoretical knowledge they get from the Deoband. So Indian government need to be stopped. The Deobandi, all the education, and as well as Aligarh Muslim Vishwavidyalaya. They messed up my Bangladesh. They stopped all over the South Asia. It's come from Deoband. So I am demanding to Indian government, whoever the government, because whatever the Modi at first doing, I feel doing very nice, but right now I feel like he's doing just politics, nothing else. So you can do whatever you want, but we want our justice, and please stop the Deoband, and please leave us peace. We want peace and stop the Deoband. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Who is the second?
Yes, the
Bangla bole English.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming here this
Loud.
Sunday morning. I'm going to speak in my language, Bengali, because my country people, they understand this better than English. So, my name is Shiplu Saha. I live in Boston last 10 years. I moved in this country 10 years ago, 2010. In Bengali, I was going to say that আমি বাংলাদেশ থেকে 10 বছর আগে এই দেশে আসছি। আমি বিশ্বাস করি ইসলাম শান্তির ধর্ম। ইসলাম ফলো পিস। আমি গুরু হইছি, আমার অনেক ফ্রেন্ড ছিল ইসলাম। কিন্তু যারা এই আমাদের দেশে মন্দির ভাঙতেছে, মা বোনদের রেসপেক্ট করতেছে না, তাদের ধর্ষণ করতেছে, আমাদের শারদীয় দুর্গাপূজায় এইরকম কিলিং করতেছে, মন্দির ভাঙতেছে, প্রতিমা ভাঙতেছে, তাদের পবিত্র কোরআন আমাদের মন্দিরে রাখা হয়েছে। এই কারণে তারা লাখ লাখ মানুষ রাস্তায় জড়ো হয়ে এরকম অত্যাচার করতেছে আমাদের হিন্দুদের উপর। আমাদের হিন্দুদের মূর্তিগুলো ভাঙতেছে। আমাদের কি অনুভূতিতে আঘাত লাগে নাই? আমাদের পবিত্র গীতা কি আঘাত করে নাই? তাহলে এরা কারা? এরা কি ইসলাম? এরা কি টেরোরিস্ট? এরা তো ক্লিয়ারলি দেখা যাচ্ছে, সারা ওয়ার্ল্ড জানে যে এটা টেরোরিস্ট। তারপরেও কেন আমরা এখনো চুপ করে বসে আছি? আমাদের এখানে কিছুদিন পর পর কোনো না কোনোখানে এখানে এই ধ্বংসযজ্ঞ চালানো হয় বাংলাদেশে, কাশ্মীরে, পাকিস্তানে, যে কোনো জায়গায় আমাদের হিন্দু ধর্মাবলম্বী আছে তাদেরকে অত্যাচার করা হচ্ছে। আমরা শুধুমাত্র এই প্রোটেস্ট করি, কিছুদিন পরে ভুলে যাই, কোনো জাস্টিস পাই না। আজকে এতগুলো লোক আমরা সবাই দেখছে, মিডিয়াতে সবারই ফেস দেওয়া আছে যে কারা এই ধ্বংসযজ্ঞ চালাচ্ছে বাংলাদেশে, কিন্তু এখনো কোনো অ্যারেস্ট করা হয় নাই, এখনো তাদের জাস্টিস দেওয়া হয়। এই সময়টা এর আগে আমাদের বাংলাদেশের হিন্দুদের উপরে এই অত্যাচার করা হচ্ছে, কিন্তু কোনো জাস্টিস হয় নাই। আর সেই কারণেই আমরা এর শিকার হয়ে যাচ্ছি। আমরা অত্যন্ত দুঃখের সঙ্গে জানাতে যাচ্ছি যে প্লিজ হেল্প আস, হেল্প বাংলাদেশি মাইনরিটি পিপল Hindu people, they need your help. I urge the US government, Indian government to help us to save Hindu in Bangladesh. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you everybody for coming. Let's take a group picture. Please step back. Let's take a big with all your banners.
Can we get this?